I think what many people don't recognize about the Old Testament is that there's so much to glean from the structure of Israel as the people of God that actually gives us a glimpse into the heart of God that is consistent throughout all of Scripture. So, we can start in creation. The creation narrative is foundational for understanding flourishing, God's intent, creational intent, for goodness and flourishing and all of that. But then so frequently we go, oh, Genesis 1 and 2 and Genesis 3, everything falls apart and broken. And then we skip over to the Gospels and say, and now the redemptive plan begins with Jesus and the incarnation. And so the way we understand the gospel is creation, fall, redemption, and then sanctification, or the new heavens and the new earth. And as if the history of Israel doesn't have a place in the biblical narrative. It's like a placeholder. So I think, for me anyway, to really understand justice and a biblical understanding of redemption in the New Testament, we've got to understand the Old Testament, and the structure of the people of God gives us something of a picture into, again, God's heart. So Exodus 19, 1 through 6, the mission statement of Israel, and they come out of Egypt, and God says, you've seen what I've done for you, brought you on wiggle things to myself, and now, and then he gives Israel their mission statement that they're to be a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. And it's that unpacking of the holy nation, which I think people get to, but the distinction of Israel as a set apart people gets lost in kind of the personal morality, as opposed to then looking at the rest of the structure of the law and how God built into the organization of his people justice and equity and reset buttons and flourishing and barriers and protections that would keep them, at least trying to be, reflective of who he is, reflective of a God who loves justice and flourishing.